up, YouTube? This is Shabazz, and I'm back with another CBD hemp flower review. Now today we're actually going to be taking a look at something a little bit different. It's still hemp flower, but it's not just flower. It's hemp flower cigarettes. Now I know that some of you are using hemp as a way to quit smoking traditional cigarettes, which is great. Cigarettes are terrible for you. A lot of you want to be able to have the sensation of smoking, but you don't want to be outside at public or at work smoking a joint or a blunt. It just draws too much attention. It's obvious what you're doing. So here are some cigarettes rolled with hemp. And the interesting thing about these is these are supposed to be flavorless, meaning that they took the smell of the cannabis smell away so that this smells more like regular cigarettes, further masking and concealing what you're actually doing. Now these are by Plain Jane. There's a few different vendors that have these, but these hemp cigarettes have a bad reputation right now in the community. A lot of them have been found to be made with like shake and biomass, filled with stems and seeds and just not anything attractive inside. So before we actually smoke one of these, I'm gonna cut one open and see what's inside. But these are from Plain Jane. Depending where you live, they're a little bit more than regular cigarettes or a lot more than regular cigarettes. If you're in California, Chicago, or New York, these are a couple bucks more than regular cigarettes. Anywhere else, they might be a lot more than regular cigarettes. But the price is still reasonable for what they are. They're a fairly new product, and if they're good, I think it's worth the money. Now on the back right here, it says there is 0% THC and 8% CBD. So taking the plastic off, I sense a little bit of smell, a slight hemp aroma. Okay, so the box, everything is just like regular cigarettes. Now, I've smoked cigarettes in my life. I was never a regular cigarette smoker. I've only maybe purchased 2 or 3 packs of cigarettes in my life. I used to, when I was younger, I used to smoke cigarettes when I would drink. So, I mean, I know a little bit about cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes or tobacco at all anymore. But I'll definitely smoke these if they're good. So, everything looks exactly like regular cigarettes. It has a slight hemp smell, very mild though. I'm gonna cut open half of it. I don't want to waste a whole cigarette just to see what's inside, but I'm gonna cut open half because I do want to see the contents. Now, a big complaint that people were having with hemp cigarettes is that they were full of junk and seeds. So this is definitely maybe a little bit of trim, a little bit of shake, but it looks like it's mostly just really finely ground flour. I'm gonna put a little, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm looking at. All right, you see that? So some finely ground flour, no stems, no seeds. That was a huge complaint, making it pop and crackle. You know, there we go. So it's just flour on the inside, so that's a good sign. All right, let's try it out. I'm gonna get a brand new one so we can get the full experience. This lighter was just an extra freebie in my package from Plain Jane. Check that out, that's cool. All right. So it doesn't, just a dry hit, it doesn't taste like a regular cigarette. You can definitely tell it's cannabis, it's hemp. Like I said, it's a very mild flavored. Let's light it up. Now as it's burning, that definitely smells more like traditional cigarettes. Wow, that is super smooth smoke though. That is incredible. That's super smooth. That's smoother than any blunt, pipe, anything. That isn't, I mean, and that's incredibly easy to smoke. It tastes really good too. There's no foul taste to it. This is like basically a completely, almost 100% healthy cigarette. No nicotine, obviously no tobacco. I'm gonna definitely get more of these. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not even gonna pause the video because I'm gonna smoke this whole cigarette and I'll tell you the effects by the time I'm done smoking it. It draws really good. It's just like a normal cigarette, just like a regular cigarette. It doesn't really taste like cannabis. I'm sure other people could smell it more than me, obviously, because I'm the one smoking it, but it doesn't smell at all like I'm smoking a joint or a blunt. So if you want to smoke hemp out in public, this is perfect for you. I'm keeping these in the car and I'm gonna be smoking them. I almost feel like worrying about the effects of this is like not even the most important thing. I feel like this is a 100%, aside from vaping, the best cigarette alternative there is. Obviously there's no nicotine, but aside from that, I completely feel like I'm smoking a cigarette. I feel like if you're jonesing for a smoke and you're trying to quit, if you grab one of these, it's the full, like literally the full experience. And it's not even simulated like when you're vaping. This is, you are literally smoking a cigarette. I'm gonna go do something and just, you know, walk around and keep them in my mouth like this, like a regular cigarette, talk to somebody, you know. This is great. This is great. And it's a whole, you know, in a traditional pack, everything. You got the foil paper, 20 smokes in there. Like I said, I'm keeping these in the car and I sure am gonna smoke them. I don't know if you can see the filter, but you see the, you know, the smoke right there. Now that's not going to be all kind of tar and carcinogens like in a regular cigarette, but that's still a filter. This is still smoke, combusted material, so that filter is actually helping out. Now if filters are actually helpful or not is debatable. In traditional cigarettes, they're not stopping anything. But in this, since there is no carcinogens or anything, you know, there's no tar and rat poison and all that, I think the filter is just helping the smoke be smoother. This is really, really great. You know, and even if you're not a cigarette smoker, you just don't feel like rolling something up or taking a pipe or whatever, just keep a pack of these. You know, it's after dinner. You want your food to settle, you want to go out on the porch and smoke a cigarette, but without being gross and smoking tobacco, this is perfect for you. I'm definitely ordering more. This is a new product and a new form of getting hemp that I'm going to keep around for good. Now there's only 8% CBD in here, so any kind of effects that you're going to get from that is probably going to be mild. It might take a while to set on. I haven't really felt anything. A little bit, a slight bit of change going on, but nothing too heavy. Like I said though, I think this is just a really great cigarette replacement. With that being said, the Plain Jane, they're called hemp rolls, but the Plain Jane hemp cigarettes, definitely getting the Shabazz seal of approval. You can't go wrong with this. If you're a cigarette smoker, you need to check these out. You need to consider how these can help you. Anyways though guys, thank you for watching. I need you to like the video if you like it. Hit me up down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you can see every time I upload. Always remember, my reviews are honest, not sponsored, and not biased. I want you to have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Peace.